This is breaking news.
American Idol Rock and Roll Hall of Fame night decides top 12 and Gene Simmons mentors. American Idol competition rolled on into a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame themed night. These talented singers and budding artists took on legendary music from inductees over the years. Helping them ahead of Sunday's performances was their mentor, Kiss icon Gene Simmons, who watched the live program from a trademark throne. The top 14 had to face the judges Katy Perry, Bryan, and Lionel Richie, but it was the people who they had to win over. That's because America's votes during a live show ultimately decided who made up the top 12 and who would leave the competition. Luke got the party started with a performance of John Mellencamp's Small Town, looking to have recovered from falling off the stage during a Vancouver concert the night before. Adding to the evening's festivities was host Ryan Seacrest and Lionel breaking the news of the upcoming 2024 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees. Performer category: Mary J. Blige, Cher, Dave Matthews Band, Foreigner, Peter Frampton, Kool and the Gang, Ozzy Osbourne, and A Tribe Called Quest. The Musical Influencer Award: Alexis Corner, Big Mama Thornton, and John Mayall. The Musical Excellence Award: Diane Warwick, Jimmy Buffett, NC5, and Norman Whitfield. The Ahmet Erbakan Award will go to Suzanne de Passe. The 15-year-old dynamo, who went to Graceland at 13, decided on Elvis' Heartbreak Hotel. Gene noticed he was without his guitar. His only comment for the team was to be physically him. The McIntosh, Alabama native ditched the trademark cowboy hat to bring something new. Katy was impressed, if a little scared. Luke called it tremendous and perfectly done. Lionel said Gene was right and movement was key. The 22-year-old from Maine went with Whitney Houston's Run to You because it got her thinking about how she found love with her fiancé Nate. Gene was stunned by her voice. He said she should be at Madison Square Garden performing, adding, "You're only going to get the respect you demand." Luke described it as the butterfly leaving the cocoon. Lionel said she commanded the stage tonight. "Confidence is a mental decision and you decided to switch it on," Katy said. The 24-year-old who took the final top 14 spot was motivated further to earn his spot and not end up almost eliminated again. Gene loved his runs. He encouraged him to finish big. The worship leader sang Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell's hit, "You're All I Need to Get By." Lionel said he was on fire and made the song his own. Katy called him her favorite person to watch and hear right now. Luke said his talent level and what he could do with his voice were as good as anything he had heard while sitting in the judging chair. The 20-year-old wanted to show she could do more than ballads with I Hate Myself for Loving You by Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. Gene wanted her to find the physicality of the words and move around the stage. Katy said this was a level she needed to see tonight and call her a rock star. Lionel added it had a concert feel and morphed into a whole new human being. Lionel said showing that ugly face was what was needed. Gene encouraged her to loosen up when they first met. The 22-year-old decided between Best of You by the Foot Fighters and Whitney Houston's I Have Nothing. Gene was blown away by each and asked what was in her heart to help with the decision. She went the diva route with the Bodyguard hit. Luke said, "Way to show up." He called the overall presentation perfect. Lionel said she was a star. Katy thought it was the right song choice with big star energy. The 19-year-old center, Alabama, stuck to what brought her to the dance with Those Memories of You by Dolly Parton, Emmylou Harris, and Linda Ronstadt. Gene's advice in their mentoring session was to emote the lyrics of the song with more body movements. Lionel said it was fantastic. Katy thought she bumped up her performance and was authentic. Luke liked that she stayed true to who she was.